Do you own property out of the state of California and are wondering how that affects your estate plan? Managing and planning for assets and property out of the state of California can add complexity to your estate plan. However, you can ensure a smooth transition of your assets and how they go to your loved ones. And today, we're going to explore how to handle out of state property in your estate plan. Hello, I'm Laura Croft with Law Offices of Laura Croft Timeless Estate Planning. And if you're looking for practical advice on estate planning, be sure to subscribe here to stay informed. Okay, so owning property both in the state of California and in states outside of California is really important to keep in mind when you're doing your estate planning. So when I give presentations, I'm often asked, what about my home, my investment, my ranch outside of the state of California? So if you have real property and you don't have a trust in place, or you have a plan in place that does not work, your assets are going to go through probate. Now, there's so many reasons why we want to avoid probate. Takes a long time, super stressful on family members. You lose control over who it goes to and how it goes to them. It goes on and on. But often the number one reason why people think they need to avoid probate is because it's so expensive. It's a court process. Of course, it's expensive. Probate costs roughly 5 to 10% of your gross estate. Now, if you have property in California and you have a home in Texas and you've got a ranch in Wyoming, your assets will not only go through probate in the state of California, but they'll also go through probate in Texas or Wyoming if you don't have a trust in place. Okay, so first, of course, that's really stressful and can cause all kinds of additional complications for your family because now they're not only needing to hire lawyers and deal with the court process in California, but multiple states. So yes, it's going to make the process that much more expensive for them. And when we say it's going to be roughly 5 to 10%, certainly if your assets are going through probate in multiple states, we're definitely looking on the higher end. Okay, so wow, that sounds terrible. What can we do? Does that mean we need to have trust in every state? No, it actually does not. So when we're doing planning, the first thing we're doing is getting really clear on exactly what you have, where it's owned, what the asset looks like. So if you're talking to an estate planning attorney, really whatever state you're in, you want to make sure they know that you have property in multiple states. And then when you create that estate plan, you certainly, let's say it's in California, that's where we're located. If you have a California estate plan, then you certainly can retitle the assets in other states in the title of your California estate plan. So for us, what that looks like is that we're working with the assessor's office. We're looking at the recording office. We're looking at the exemption forms in that state. We're working with an attorney there to make sure that your asset, that your property is titled properly in each state that it's in. It's all connected to your California trust to ensure that certainly your assets stay out of probate, not just in California, but in any state that they may be in. So yes, there's absolutely things we can do to make sure that we have that smooth transition. Having a really comprehensive inventory of your assets, having a clear understanding of what that property looks like, what the tax implications are, if there's transfer tax involved, and then making sure that it is titled properly, that it will avoid probate, that we're working with that recording office, all part of having a comprehensive plan in place to make sure that your assets go to your family with as much ease and as smoothly as possible. Completely avoids the high probate fees, the stress, and the frustration of dealing with probate, not just in California, but in multiple states. And then ensuring that it actually goes to the people you choose in the way you want is all part of that process. If you own out of state property and you need help incorporating that property into your estate plan, contact us, Laura Croft, Law Offices of Laura Croft, and we will make sure to help you create a plan that works for your unique situation for your family. So for more estate planning tips, like here, subscribe, leave questions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you soon.